Hi boys and girls, I'm here today to talk to you about the new Evolve R-2 remote. The Evolve remote control has evolved. First thing you notice about the new remote, apart from the shape and design and the triggers, they've been split, accelerate and brake on top. Also the dead man switch, which is a hot favourite. A lot of people have been asking for this for quite some time. All you have to do is hold, hit accelerate and off you go. When cruising along with the dead man switch, you can just let go once you're moving and then you accelerate and your brake will work without you having to hold it down. It feels quite natural though to hold the dead man switch as you go along. Wasn't sure at first about it, but I quite like it now. It's good into shops, not having to switch off the remote or switch off the board or accidentally flicking the trigger. So yeah, it's a nice little new feature, one that I know is going to please a lot of people out there. So the triggers, you've got the accelerator at the bottom and the brake at the top. Because the trigger curves have been increased, it's a lot easier now just to cruise around town. It's probably like the last 30% is where you engage the power. So the power's still there when you want it and you need it, but the longer curve allows you nicely just to boot around town and engage that power when you need. No more need really to switch up and down speed modes, which is great. There's now a massive long trigger curve, which means it's a lot easier for a newbie or somebody who's not used to the board to pick up. Before, GT mode would be very scary for somebody who hasn't been on the board. The remote will work with both V1 and V2 configs, so the older GT, the original GTs, will also be able to work with this remote. One of the other key features is when you're accelerating, brake always overrides. So if you hold the accelerator and press the brake, although this feels unnatural, it will still engage the brake over the accelerator. So at any point you can push the brake and it will engage. Even if you're going flat out on the accelerator, you can still engage the brake and it will override. One of the best features I find of the new remote is the Harpic feedback. Now whenever you change speed modes, get low battery, drop to the eco mode or drop to safe mode, you'll get a buzz like a Harpic feedback on the remote control that tells you that you've changed speeds. This is really useful. Not sure how this will come out on the video, but here's the Harpic feedback as I switch the board off and it switches down to safe mode. So my final verdict on the new Evolve remote is it's wicked. It's a real game changer, I believe, in the electric skateboarding industry. There's no other remote out there like this. I've ridden a lot of electric skateboard remotes and nothing comes close. The splitting of the accelerator and the brake works really well. It feels really natural. You feel like you're in a lot of control with the curves, the power's there. It really is a pleasure. Rad times. Get involved.